The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
From Houston, Texas. The Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Hi, everybody. Episode 636.
Good God.
I know. Just after Labor Day. Rob, you're wearing white? I hear you can't.
Nah,
or you can.
I
don't know.
just got back from Minnesota.
How was it? Good.
Yeah, it's
we're recording
great.
this in July.
Sure.
We are your Whiskey Brothers. I'm Slade Ham. That's Rob Mungle. That's Trey Tudson. That's Dale Cheeseman. Sitting in the studio with us, Zach Dickson. A continuation of his week as we plug through this episode in non-congruent order.
Sitting in what studio?
In the...
Stew studio.
Yeah, fuck.
I don't know if you've tried stews, but it's delicious.
That's
Hearty, meaty, and with carrots.
I hope someone has bought this by now, and I can just beep over it. Yeah.
Well, then it would sound like a terrible racial slur. It's like, welcome to studio. Like, what?
Yeah, for the same guys who put an episode out called Figure Knucker, it's the Beep Studios. Yeah.
Those got kids that don't eat their Fig Newtons at Christmas.
Exactly. I know exactly what it was. And then a swan came out and a mouse playing the fucking... All right.
We've all heard the story.
Cheers.
Thank you. Yeah, what are we drinking
This
Slade?
is
What is
this is Jameson Lively. There is not very much of this. Rob, you were
I didn't get
relegated.
any.
You
I'm
got it on a
relegated.
different episode.
I know. I'm relegated to the
So,
Jack.
like Specs? They have this at Specs. Can I go pick it up?
No,
Or?
you can only get this is courtesy of
Can
Krista.
I say that soup is overrated? That's on my mind because you brought up stew.
We just you
Yeah.
just
I'm
Wait,
sorry,
you know what?
bro.
First of all,
No.
where do you think stew is rated?
I am with you. Soup is over fucking rated.
From a man who just won a soup competition?
This motherfucker called chili soup.
I
You
know,
know
right?
that's like?
I know, right?
The way Rob makes it.
Oh, that sounded like 11th place.
Rob walks in, he's like, chicken broth, and everyone's just like,
Et tu, Brute?
I'll tell you this, guys. One thing I like to get out there right away is I'm a huge proponent of beans and chili.
Fuck you. Fuck your family. Fuck everything you stand for.
Can you rephrase that sentence? I'm a huge
Here,
proponent.
let
What
me
do
let
you
me
mean
let
by
me
that?
rephrase it. Beans and chili. He's a huge proponent.
Or how about this? I fuck with beans and chili.
Nigga, that is so clear. Like, I got that. Proponent. I didn't know if you was against it, for it.
Dude,
You fuck chili. I don't know what you do.
point taken. Next time I'm in a business
wait.
meeting, I'm going to be like, all right, that's what's up.
What is the use for big words? I fucking all they do is confuse niggas.
You know how you kind of think of me a little bit higher now? That's exactly it. It's like, I don't know, he might have gone to college.
the shitty feeling you have about yourself is what he was going
That's
for.
I'll tell you, Trey, the superfluous use of words is.
It gets you in a tiff.
Yeah.
it does. But the
Did
rationale.
you just say tiffed was a big word?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
I mean, it's good. I don't know what
weirdly
it
ranks
means.
higher than argument.
You don't need a lot of letters to be big.
Yeah, well, actually, a lot of guys don't know there's 14 silent letters in tiff.
Yeah.
It's just PFP.
It starts off with 14 GHs back to back.
You know, I added some tiff to my chili, and it turned
Y'all
out.
are putting a
Because-
T on it. Y'all are putting a T on
What
it.
is it?
Tiff is like argument concentrate.
There you go. Yeah.
Damn.
Y'all lost me.
I know.
Yeah.
All I knew was argument.
See what I mean?
What? You know what? Let's do this. What words do you know?
Fuck you, Zach.
I'm sorry.
There's 86 of them. We got time.
I know some words.
That's
I
the
just
main
don't-
one. That's the main one right there.
All right, I gotta stop saying. God, I gotta stop.
He's very lugubrious. He really is. He's.
My grandpa told me stop saying nigga. It makes his skin crawl. My grandpa actually listens to the
Podcast?
Yeah,
Oh
I don't
my
know how
God.
he figured it
As
out.
the patriarch.
Hi, Grandpa. What's his name?
Yeah.
What's his name? We talked about him.
His name's Charlie.
Hi, Grandpa Charlie. Can we call him
Yeah.
Grandpa Charlie?
Yeah, you call him that.
Grandpa, will he be mad?
Nah, he's cool. He's happy I'm doing.
What do you
something.
call him?
I'm the only one of his grandkids that's like doing something. Like
Wow.
it's like 30 of us. He like, I
And
got
you're the top of
He
the
like-
you're the top of the curve.
He was like, you got goals. Like that's he believed in me.
Woo!
Don't be so sanctimonious.
One of them,
who's in
one of
second
them
place?
eats right out of the
Who's in
sewer
second
pipe.
place?
What is second place doing?
My baby sister. And
Oh, I didn't realize we were talking about Grandpa Charlie Thibodeau.
Grandpa Charlie.
Yeah, he's cool. What the fuck was asking you? So I got to ask a question, Zach. Where are you at dating? What was you at before the weight loss, and where
Okay,
you at
this
now?
this is important.
okay.
There's a precursor to this. Zach, you were when I met you.
Precursor means something came before.
Motherfucker, I got that part. I just don't understand proponent. Shit.
It's opponent that came before.
Precursor. That's the shit before you type.
Yeah.
You know.
That's a cursor. Yeah, kind of.
Precursor. Nigga, you ain't wrote shit yet.
It's that little blinking line on
Weirdly
a blank
accurate.
It's a
document.
precursor.
Weirdly
Precursor. It's
accurate.
It's before you go to public middle school and you learn what a douchebag is. 'Cause it's not a curse.
was Otto Man's friend in the '80s. Look, when we first started, when I first saw you, I guess really you were in this contest, and I was judging, and you were a substantially larger dude. Like even
A
when
fat
you,
fuck?
you,
Thank
you
you.
were big, man. What were you?
say
Oh,
What,
big
dude,
deal
I
in the
was
scene.
a big deal.
yeah,
literally.
what were you up to?
Fat Zach So Raven.
Dude,
Fatso Raven.
Fat So Raven.
Fat's so Raven.
That's wrong.
Hey, you know what, Bill? Ever since I lost weight, I've noticed wrinkles more, and I'm upset about that. Fat don't crack also.
Ah!
All right.
Oh,
so-
nice.
so
All
Fat
right.
Black is impeccable.
Oh, Lavelle Crawford's gonna live
Oh,
forever.
dude, yeah.
No, that nigga.
Well, he won't live
asshole.
forever, but he'll look delightful.
Yeah.
No, he
That's-
looks like baggy clothes. Like just him as a person looks like bad sweatpants.
I
What
think
were you-
Lavelle's body shape has reached that perfect weeble wobble form. that he'll be dead for 3 weeks before anyone notices because he'll be standing straight up.
It'll smell the same.
oh shit! You right there.
You know what the underside of Lavelle's titties probably smell like?
Oh,
Just guess.
shit.
Just
Funny
guess.
as shit.
Smell like a 40-day-old sandwich.
Yeah.
No, dude, I was up to 365 pounds.
What?
Yeah.
That was Ralphie.
A pound
That
a
was-
day.
Yeah.
Ralphie May size.
Oh, dude, it was big, and I'm only 5'10". So like, it's dude, it
That
was
ain't
rough.
so bad.
You're not even
That ain't
close.
so bad.
Well,
That's not so bad for a
That's
water
damn
buffalo.
near- that's damn-
Yeah.
Rob, you do know that's damn near 6 foot, right?
Oh, he was talking about height only.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying like no 5'10", 365. You stretching out that weight.
no, that's bad.
Let's get this on record. Trey is tall,
If-
or he's short. So
yeah.
5'10", he's like, damn. All
It
right,
does
I
seem
got
like
you.
a lot of places to put 400 other pounds.
Yeah, yeah.
That other 9 inches really does feel like a place
Zach.
you could hide fat you.
Here go my point, Zach. What was you mostly? Was you mostly stomach or back? That's my point.
You know what?
Because he could have all that weight and small ankles.
I could have theoretically been back fat also, but I couldn't fucking reach my neck around to look
You
at
have no idea.
I was just like, this feels uncomfortable.
You're like wearing a Batman costume.
Yeah.
Can't turn to the
Alfred,
right.
fat man.
What do I look
So-
like?
All right.
So what was you at before with the dating?
Oh, not at all, dude. I was on like a 3-year
But you wasn't a
route.
virgin.
No. Well, I wasn't always fat. I don't know if you know how this is.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Because you
Yeah.
don't come out like that. At
Yeah,
some
kids
point,
are
you
not
get
born super fat.
Nigga, I know they eat. Go
All
ahead.
right, so after
there.
high
What he's saying
school-
is, though, you could have, like, what if you got fat at 4?
oh yeah,
And-
no,
and
I
you
wasn't
just
one of
was
those.
always-
I wasn't one of
Pre-fucking
those.
age.
Yeah, that's
I
what
was
Like the
chubby.
Japanese baby with the cigarette.
Oh, rest in peace, man.
Oh, did he go?
Yeah, lung cancer. bro.
Bad heart.
Yeah.
Moment of silence. You guys are mocking him.
No, so I was chubby,
Oh, my
right? I
bad.
was chubby through high school.
Do you remember when you learned the term husky? And you
Yeah.
thought it sounded
Yeah,
cool?
Right about
Oh.
the time. Right about the time they stopped
Buddy.
making granimals his size.
Oh yeah, no. So I was chubby
Man,
through high school.
360. They stopped
Okay.
making garbage bags his size. Jesus.
Yeah, I couldn't go on most ladders.
Had to call the fire department out to get something out of the second shelf.
Can you guys change this light bulb or no?
Sorry, my fat's stuck in a tree.
So you was fucking nothing?
No,
You was on zero fucks.
How about this? I wasn't fucking anything I would tell my friends about.
Oh,
And I lived with him during the time. I know it wasn't 3 years,
Lord.
but
So y'all was both fucking horrible things.
Why you got to assume I was fucking horrible things? What are you
Because
trying to say?
horrible things always have horrible friends.
I'm so insecure right now because I just found out about the front carry and back carry, and now I'm like, what the fuck does my back look like?
It looks like Yoda training Luke.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
Focused. His back fat looks focused.
No,
You never want your back fat to have an expression.
it looks like it could lift 3 rocks. No, it looks like he has on a backpack. That's where I was. You fucks.
And birds of a feather. Dale. That's why I assume.
No,
Birds of a
I've
feather
always-
hit the Chinese buffet all the time.
I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that whatsoever.
Okay, so what happened after?
Well, if you had one chick, you were so big, it technically was a threesome, I think. Goddamn.
Well, she counted it
320.
that way.
Yeah, that's what she got.
Well, I mean,
This
she was a
accounts
3.
to this counts towards community service.
She
right?
checked
This is-
so many boxes. She got threesome out of the way. She
Yeah.
got lesbian out of the way. Those titties count, baby. Those titties count. Can't find the dick. Those are titties. That's a rule.
Damn, Zach.
Check the box.
Yeah, she got camping out of the way, could technically rock climbing. That's altitude, Holmes.
She got 3 Girl Scout fucking ribbons on this fucking thing.
Funny as shit.
Zach and I, we had a different, we were living together, and we were both like he had sex with a couple girls and would sneak them out and be just he wouldn't even tell us he had sex.
Yeah.
And
You couldn't tell by the way your
whereas I
water
would be
glass rattled?
Whereas I would be like, dude, have you eaten today? No? Good. Check out what I fucked the other night. I have the worst story about
Oh shit! Oh god!
this. I once had
What's the worst?
What are
the
y'all
worst one was
fucking?
when I used Zach to tell a girl that he got hit by a drunk driver.
Oh my
and
God.
was paralyzed.
Dale faked my death.
Tell this somebody.
Oh my God, dude. I fucking forgot about this.
Oh god! How hideous was she?
I faked Zach.
He's putting fake obituaries in the Chronicle.
I can't believe I
What did
fucking
you?
forgot
Did she
this.
call you? What did she? What
I
happened?
know. I was with her in her room. She left for 2 minutes, and I called Zach and I said, "Call me in 7 minutes. Pretend to be your mom."
And what did I say? I was like,
Bet.
okay. I said, bet.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. I'm in the middle of this pizza.
And then,
I'll see what I can do.
I was on the fly creating the story, and I came up with my best friend in the whole world, my roommate, got hit by a drunk driver last night. And because I was supposed to spend the whole day with her the next day.
I think he was
Wait,
just
why?
literally going
Why?
to breakfast, and you're like, I don't want to do this.
Have you been to breakfast with a fat girl? That is all day.
No, wait. I'll
That
get
is
to
all day.
I'll get to that. But I was thinking on the fly, and I was like, I didn't want to say I had to leave, so I had to present her with a situation, and then be like, I don't know what I should do. Because there's an obvious correct
This has
answer.
to be her.
Yeah.
You
I
should-
could go see my friend.
You should go. You're right. And I went out and I got breakfast for myself, and I tipped the waitress 100% because I
much
knew
as-
I was getting a free meal.
Like,
out
as
of
much
it.
as I'd like to stay here and put my arm in that laundry basket,
I am
I think I'm gonna go take care of my friend.
So what did you tell her that he was hit by a drunk driver?
Yeah, the previous night his mom just called and was hit by a drunk driver, and he was in the hospital, and they don't know how long he has.
I am so
Oh, shit.
Oh my
I am
god!
so jealous of y'all.
it worked.
I am so jealous right now.
What?
Y'all have stories of fucking horrible women, and I just have marriage.
We're coming right back. More Whiskey Brothers in a moment.
Question? Comment? Just need to vent? Email us at podcast@praisewhiskey.com.
We are back on the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Hi, pour them up, Zach.
guys.
We are your Whiskey Brothers. We are joined by Zach Dickson, a longtime Houston comic. And no, it's cool. We'll just more of that. We got
shit.
so many different bottles of whiskey. Thank you to all of you who have donated repeatedly to our cause. You guys are the best people we could ever imagine. That's how we don't have to buy bottles. You can be part of that by going to our Patreon page. That is the single easiest way to support us. You don't have to send us any crappy money. You don't have to do it digitally. You can just
Send a Sinatra bottle.
It's pretty easy, man. To Charita, hey, to our good friend Charita. Charita, I don't know if you're still in New Orleans or not. You always take care of us. So one of the bottles we have knocked out tonight is yours, and of course, Brandon Biggio. We love you too, buddy. You have been part of this since almost the beginning. So back to our whiskey. This is here. Zach, you used to be fat. Carry on.
So who? So
Wait, why is that empty?
I'm sorry, I fucked up. I already took it.
So what are you?
Pour another one.
What are you fucking now?
Yeah.
Because you've dropped. What are you down to now? You're
I'm down. I walk
From
around right now
365.
235.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's like
that's 100 and something.
Trey. What do you weigh right now?
130 I lost.
Huh?
What do you weigh?
140.
Yeah, he lost a U.
Damn.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right.
He's
That's
way
why I
less
walk around
racist now.
I'm super not problematic anymore. I don't know what happened.
I'm not problematic.
So-
I don't think that's a good argument.
I just
How
have
did you do it?
issues.
What was the trick? What'd you do?
It was keto, man.
That bullshit.
It's the
Now, hang on.
fucking-
Wait a minute.
Okay.
It was this goddamn keto diet, and I hate to sound like I'm in a cult because everybody always brings it up.
Because
but-
everybody that does it is in a cult. It's like, I hate to sound like I'm in a cult, but have I talked to you about Scientology?
well, really, it is kind of a cult because all the fucking sex you're having with the pastor,
Oh,
you lose
wow.
mad weight.
So wait, so explain to me keto, because I am
Keto is Atkins rebranded.
so no
That's
bread.
So just eat
Yeah, just
meat.
no carbs. Yeah.
Just eat bacon
Just
and
eat
fucking.
meat.
No, no,
cheese.
this is the diet I told you about when I went on it months ago, and then
Oh, you couldn't drink whiskey.
yeah, I couldn't drink whiskey.
You
I
lying
couldn't have
motherfucker, because
fun.
you're drinking whiskey right now.
Hold on. He
I'm gonna
did
blow
it.
up your spot a bit.
Go for
Yeah,
it, go for it.
whiskey's zero carbs. For
But
sure, yeah.
but was there not a huge period where we were all drinking vodka sodas because we thought whiskey had a ton of sugar in it?
Oh, that was
Oh!
also we were watching a bunch of Miami Vice too, so we were. But yes, for
So
sure.
you guys were
We
just
were
going
also
off
wearing
what you
blazers
thought.
and bright
Yeah.
colored T-shirts.
Yeah. Also, we were racist. So we're like, fucking what?
we
Vodka
only drove
please.
Bugattis.
We both wore white jackets.
No, but
Yeah,
it's
I
the
want
diet
the
I tried
clear.
and failed at miserably.
Yeah, no, I remember when you fell off.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was the same
That's
thing.
part of it, though,
But I
man.
also feel like you so you didn't really know.
I went on one vacation and had bread again and was like, well, why did I do this to myself?
This is no way to live.
Now I'm spiteful. Zach's losing so much weight, and I'll call and be like, hey, for dinner tonight, I had 7 muffins.
So no muffins, no pasta. You only get half a sandwich.
Fucking.
No, I don't get a sandwich.
You
What
get the
do
middle
you
half.
eat? What you
Well,
ate?
I could do that. Yeah, sure.
Which is just
I
a ham salad.
I mean,
Yeah,
today
right?
I
What
had.
was this? What was your daily shit?
Well, hang on. Before you say what
Okay.
it was, what do you think it was?
Yes.
Oh, I don't. I mean,
Like when,
I thought they shit was just like
He ate a
Bunch of keys
CC's
and
buffet.
toes.
the key. I don't even know what you ate. Like a grapefruit and a steak.
No, I went to.
Too much sugar. Too much sugar.
So this is no sugar.
Grapefruit and a
This is
steak.
shit. All you do
Here's
is
what you get, motherfucker. Grapefruit and a steak.
it's stupid.
Eat it.
That's something that would
God's
look
greatest
good in a
mistake is
picture.
fucking grapefruit.
You sitting here reverse sick. You don't
Do
even
you mean
know.
healthy? What's the word for this shit? What is it?
you know, well, stop with your big words.
Oh,
Your
man.
big words.
The
It's
1984 version of healthy.
No.
Yeah, you just use 7 syllables to say healthy.
I'm just reverse sick, meaning that if you kept eating, you'd have had a fucking sugar problem because you loaded up on sugar. Now you sick because of the lack of it.
Jimmy.
I'm not sick though. Why you keep saying it's sick and it's unhealthy? Why do you say that?
You just, I don't know, you got sick posture. Like you lean like you missing some shit. Which now I know is
He's
sugar.
missing buff.
Trey, you're crouched like a French gargoyle.
If you don't get your lawn chair posture having ass the fuck
I
around me.
can't help this,
It
man.
looks like you always in a hammock.
You know why,
Dude, when we
you know
did
why
this on
you
the
said that,
couch-
Trey? Because you're so short, you always make sure you have the best posture possible to give you a fucking
Right, like
shot.
you always trying to look like
That
you're
is
5'1".
true. You are short. You are short. If you don't go as a lawn jockey for Halloween, I am going to be so sad.
That's a callback. 2 more inches that think I was retarded. I gotta stand up straight.
Oh, he's a Shetland Tutson.
Call back to 2 months ago.
That's how good I am.
Okay, so
Memory
how,
like an iron trap.
so how did you start pulling bitches? Did you just yell out, I'm on the keto?
Well, I did that for 2 or 3 months, and then
After
Just-
nothing happened.
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
people mostly called the cops. No, it's just I
2 or 3
how
months
does-
at the same girl's window. It was,
I'm on
the keto.
and that fat bitch was up there eating caramel corn and fucking
and I'm just yelling out, "Get in on the ground floor!"
And she's like, "I can't get to the ground floor."
Wait,
This is Seattle late '80s Starbucks.
So funny.
it's like what's that fucking movie where he has the boombox over his head? Yeah, but it's me with a pack of pork chops.
Get in on the ground floor. She's like, "Come get me."
Wait a minute. She
Say
tried to get on the
goodnight.
ground floor, and he said she was dead. All right, so don't give me this fucking. I was buying Google when nobody else did. She tried to get into
You
fucking
can do
Amazon.
keto, but you're still ugly. You still got to fake a death.
It's like people who bought stock in Bill Gates' first company, Bilco.
Dude, this is based on nothing, but
Nobody has a Doors computer.
Dude, I'd like to live in a world where Bill Gates' first company was just the N-word.
Over 5,000 times faster.
You should see how this thing runs. It's a
Burn your own copy today.
Go on down to Best Buy and pick yourself up a boo.
look at Trey. He's dying. Trey's dying. He wants. He's like, I can't say it.
Him, and it's Bill Gates' face promoting it also.
Oh
With that
shit!
stupid
man.
grin on his
Yeah,
face.
so he's fucking leaning
it's
up
also-
against the column with a
No.
turtleneck on.
It's just Punch Out, and you can wear it as a mask.
That's funny as hell. I don't trust that nigga either. I don't trust Bill Gates. You know that nigga leaving all his money to like
Well, if you don't
charities?
trust your boo, get antivirus security.
That's funny
And
as
now
hell.
we're proud to present the Hard R processor.
Yeah, I just cleaned out my
shit.
computer. I ran the Jigaboo program. It cleans everything out.
God.
Now with more Birmingham. It's,
Oh,
Birmingham.
oh my
I can't take no
As
more,
always,
man.
manufactured in Memphis, Tennessee. You know what it is.
Bilco, you know what it is.
You know what it is. Check the TikTok, partner.
The little clip comes out, little paper clip with an afro. What's happening? How can I make it happen for you, sir? I'm glad you're here, Reginald. I need to get a precursor.
God
Reggie?
damn.
Is it Reginald or Reggie? Oh, go fuck myself? All right.
Oh shit.
Microsoft.
Your problem with your computer, you got a lot of jigaboos in it. You got to clean that out. Yeah.
Gigabytes.
I love the character as a guy who's being super cute, but he doesn't know he's being racist. He's like the problem with this computer is it's pretty spooky. He fucking winks.
Well, I got to work on my spreadsheets in Microsoft. You'll never excel under this patriarchy. Like,
How about this? Axe Jeeves.
oh my god.
Oh, God,
Microsoft
man.
Word. Word Up. Word Up's the professional version.
God damn.
Microsoft Word Up. Get in here, Trey. Get in here, Trey. Come on.
Oh, this shit getting too smart for me. You
Black
niggas is
Power Point.
Yeah, you niggas is breaking down computers too well.
We gotta fight the PowerPoint.
Oh shit.
We gotta fight the PowerPoint.
Blockchains
shit.
matter.
Oh god damn.
No,
Oh,
this is
man,
good.
I
What are
can't
some more
even think
computers?
I don't have any more, nigga. I'm sitting trying to think.
That's all.
God damn.
Little Bitcoin. I'm running out.
How about
Shit.
spread that ass?
I don't
Spread
have
that ass open
Any
sheet.
more. I don't have any
Am I
more.
reaching?
I'm out.
What do you do?
I think we've hit the bottom here.
What do you do? You
Yeah.
play free slave in your spare time?
Free slave? I gotta run him up to the north.
Oh shit, man.
Instead of the Underground Railroad, they used a proxy server. That's the Underground Railroad of the internet.
Yeah, you lost me there. You lost me, racist.
That's just facts.
No, it's just Harriet Tubman was like the VPN of her generation. Like, there's a.
I got you.
Oh,
I'm with
boy.
Dale.
Yeah.
That's
She didn't do enough. So
She
Zach,
didn't do enough. you know what? Let me ask
Guys, I've been looking for a window to take this shot for 5.5 minutes.
All right. Well,
You
cheers,
guys
boys.
just-
Let's go. Let's
you
go.
you don't have to shut
You
up.
want me
Just
to
don't hit a punchline
explain
for a
that
second.
Let me ask you something. How disappointed were you when you found out it wasn't an actual railroad that was underground? And you're just like, oh, so it's just
Oh, you're not talking to me?
so it's snitches get stitches, right? So like
Yeah.
people weren't snitching. That's it.
but I always knew that. Like I always knew it wasn't an actual railroad. That
I
was a
could
part of
picture
it
you though
being
in class
secretive.
being like, "Bitch, that's called a subway."
No,
Bitch, that's called your friends.
well, when you found out she didn't really free that many slaves, when
No one
you
wants to bring this up.
when you
20. 20 was the number.
nah, dude,
Was it?
it was hundreds.
That's why they're putting her on the 20.
That's funny as shit.
Which was a fucking myth, by the way. I've never seen no Tubman in my goddamn wallet.
Dude, there's no more Tubmans.
They put him out
No, nigga, there's no.
in Atlanta
Do
only.
you know a nigga named Alex Tubman? You don't know?
Oh,
they
fuck.
done. Tubman and Hitler is the same. We don't know no more of them.
Can we write that down, please? Can we quote Trey on that?
It's the most confusing title ever.
Harriet
Tubman
Tubman
and Hitler were the same.
And you know what? Let's do this. Let's make
There's
the
no
quote.
more of them.
Hey,
No,
you know
let's
what?
make
You
the
know
quote
what?
even
They
longer.
were. They were. They both put people on trains. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Hitler put more, is what my point was.
That wasn't your point 3 episodes ago.
No, now his point is, why is Hitler not on the 20? That's
Bro, do he not have money? This is the most celebrated nigga ever. He has his own channel.
Define celebrated.
The History Channel is dedicated to him. Why the fuck
It
is he
should be
Fair
called
point.
the Hitler Channel.
Yeah.
He should be on the 50. Not you.
Why doesn't Hitler have a late night talk show?
Not Ulysses Grant.
No, Hitler was on money. Hitler was on trillions of dollars of worthless money now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Prussian Hitler.
so was Hussein.
The fucking take everybody has is like, oh, Hitler was just like so charismatic, like,
Yeah.
And you watch his speeches, and you're like, no, dude, that's fucking meth.
Bro,
And he's just lit up.
Yeah.
he's
see it in his eyes
He's
when it
piped
hits.
up. Yeah. He's quote full of that shit.
yeah. They
Wait,
should-
wait, he's going to get to the Jew part. Here we go. Oh, fuck, there he is. There he goes.
Bro,
The hits.
they should totally put Hitler on the $6 million bill.
Dude, you know who we should put Ray
In
Lewis.
dedication to the. Didn't he kill six? It's approximately.
I want our
6 million.
viewers to
Who,
go
Ray
back.
Lewis?
It was a few months
Yeah,
ago.
It wasn't episode
But
one.
Trey has made the exact opposite argument. I will not stand for this.
Oh, nigga, I only think it's only 1.9, but you can't have a 1.9.
No, you said there were
shit.
8 million people on Earth.
No, I changed it to 40 million. It was 40 million.
40 million.
So much
That's
more,
what fixed it, Zach.
so much more right.
Let me tell you this. I'm gonna leave it open ended. Feel free how to
Somewhere between.
feel free to answer however you like. What shape is the Earth?
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
It's a weird spear.
Are we?
First of all, nigga, I don't really believe
in
in
Earth?
space.
Okay.
I don't fuck with Earth that much either.
I'm going to put...
Fuck with
I'm gonna put the biggest pin in this. And on a listen,
I don't believe
This-
in Earth.
wasn't that the-
this will have. I don't.
Didn't Al Gore
That.
show?
There is
I don't fuck with Earth.
An
on a-
inconvenient
this is-
I cut for you.
on a
Slay.
previous episode to
Okay.
this one. You will have heard further explanation. This
I will.
episode comes out September 7th. Somewhere before this, we will have dug into this. I promise, because my God, I want to fucking know.
Okay.
And it's September 7th. You're in the middle of a hurricane, so you're welcome. You're welcome. We're not talking
That's
Trey
about that.
Tutson, Dale Cheeseman, Rob Mungle. I am Slade Ham. We're joined by
I don't fuck
by
with
Zach
Earth.
Dixon. Dude, I'm so glad you got to do 3 episodes with us
Dude,
over the
yeah.
course of
You're
the.
you're just great.
What a good-
You have shut up. You have carte blanche here, as I tell certain guests, and not all of them.
Gracias, man.
You want to
Thank
be part of what we're doing? Follow our Patreon. You want to see some of the behind the scenes stuff? We did virtual reality with Trey
yeah.
earlier.
That was-
All of those things are available to our Patreon members, including the naming of the studio. Thank you guys so much as always. We'll see you on another episode soon.
They don't want no problems, nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.